and contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now, here's Thompson. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Mark, you know him well. The Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Sengun. His game isn't all about power.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Mathurin following the score by Houston. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Halliburton. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Thompson. Rebound by Smith.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Basket counts.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Turner comes with the double team. Sengun with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
Here's Sohan. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Sengun, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Thompson right side. Six to shoot.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clark, when you take a look at Jalen Smith, a big man who's a work in progress.
Really, I love what he offers defensively. He's pretty agile. Where he's a work in progress in my mind is when it comes to his jump shot. I think he's trying to be more consistent from behind the arc, and he will become that if he keeps working at it.
Walker with a clean look. And the Pacers can't get it to go. A floater. The shot by Thompson, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
To end the drought. And that's 2 points up the layup. Thompson's got 6.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Indiana leading by 8. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Griffin with it. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. It's deflected.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Griffin. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Sohan. Şengün with the bucket.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
Fourth team foul. Substitution.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Indiana Pacers. 6-point game. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Pulls up on the wing. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got his second basket.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Halliburton. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Pacers?
you have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of fours, even traditional threes play the five. But with MVP-level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Well, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
Henderson right side. Out to the right wing. Pass to Queta. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
It's stolen. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Outside Mathurin. From about 19 feet. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Over to the wing. Puts one up from 19. Here's Eason. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Bounce pass, Mathurin. Here's Griffin. Tries again. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Toppin, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years, they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, no, you agree with me. They are on their way. Here's Henderson. Pass to Queta. Off target at the rim. Indiana trailing here. Here's Griffin to the middle. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Mathurin with the ball. There's the drive. 2 points. That one goes. Mathurin's got 8 points.
This is where Mathurin makes his money. Ferocious attacking the rim.
Now Tate. Banked in off the glass. Tate's only got his first 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Well, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greggy was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Here's Henderson. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's Mathurin. That's tipped. And he gets it back. Goes back up. Nice move. Toppin, good.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Plays it up and banks it in. And the Rockets lead by 3. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Houston.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
They're also doing a really good job on the offensive boards, bagging their own groceries, doing whatever it takes to get those second chance points.
Out to Henderson. Another shot. Pacers with the rebound.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
Outside Mathurin. Brown outside. The rim rattling two-handed jam. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Timeout called the Pacers. In now for Indiana. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. That shot off the mark. Houston in the lead. Pass to Thompson. And there's the drive. That shot missing. And it's Indiana's ball. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Sengun getting it done.
A fadeaway. Thompson in the corner. Picked by Williams. From downtown. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Really good stuff there as Smith capped off the break.
Here's Sengun. They get it again to the left wing. Second shot opportunity. And that one is good. Sengun's got 8 points. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Pass to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And, you know, guys, it's good to see Turner converting these difficult baskets. I mean, in part because it has to help his confidence.
The Pacers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Sohan. Scoreless thus far. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 1. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Scoot Henderson. David, what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Rockets' head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, he's saying it appears to be a broken ankle, which, if it's true, could be devastating. His day is over, and it looks like he's going to be out for a number of games. It's tough news for this team to process. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Haliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Haliburton outside. And Haliburton slams it in.
I like the way Haliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Right wing. And here is Şengün. He's got 8. Good work defensively by Turner.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Thompson. With the drive. Out to Brooks. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Brooks has got his second basket of the game.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Griffin. Brooks grabs the board.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Here's Turner. Lays it up off the glass. Turner's got 10 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player in icing on the cake. Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. D.A., thank you so much. Here's Halliburton. Left side, Turner. And he uses the glass on the layup. Turner's got 6 points in the quarter.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Out to Thompson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And Indiana making a change here. Timeout called the Pacers.
Matherin. Indiana calls timeout. On their way to the ball.
Indiana making a change here. And so Brown will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. On the wing, Matherin. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 11 points here for Benedict Matherin.
And with each made three, Matherin's confidence rises, an encouraging sign.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Indiana on D. It's a 5-point game.
Number 14, A.J. Griffin.
Eason down low. Here's Queta. Comes up empty down low.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Indiana.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunity.
It's trailed by 4. Here's Tate. And the 3 off target. Back to Matherin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. From 20 feet out. Good. Matherin's got 13 points.
Boy, he can put together quite the stat sheet. Not much Matherin can't do.
Here's Rupert. Now Tate. They set the screen. Clock at 4. Can't connect from short range. Pacers leading by 6. And then Griffin with the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Timeout called, the Rockets. The Pacers making a change here. And so it's Houston with it, trailing here by 8. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Rockets ball. Here for your Rockets, number 1, Amen Thompson.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Thompson. Here he goes.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here we go with Toppin running it up the court. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. Walker looking for an opening. Pass to Toppin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit from in close.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball in. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
We've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. Halliburton inside the three-point line. No good with the wing jumper. Here's Thompson. Pass to Sohan. Oh, here comes Walker all alone.
The other day, yo, it's all worth it. Cause my money getting taller than a tall person. If you got a dream, you